Greetings all, it's Dr. Bankhead here at the Struggle in Thinking Out Loud. And so this is going to really be part one of systems. I did the introduction in another video. And so as an overview, I will say that in this world, we have many systems in place. The systems that were in place when we were born. We were taught how to interface with these systems in an appropriate way. Let's break that down. Who says it's appropriate? Why, the very people who are supporting the systems. Yes, they're self-perpetuating systems. They enforce themselves. They have policies and procedures in place. They're the foundations of how the systems are working, how they're operating. And you're taught how to interface with these systems in the appropriate way as the system has determined it to be. Isn't that ironic? The system tells you how to operate the system. I know back in my day, we were pretty much told to, storm the throne, something like that. Not like they did when they did the Capitol, not that kind of storming kind of thing. But it's like the idea was that you become a part of that system and then you change the system from the inside out. I'm asking you, has that worked? So, it's my interesting point of view, and all my points of view are interesting. You may disagree with them, they're mine. There's 8.1 billion people in the world. There should be 8.1 billion different opinions. So I'm good. I'm good with mine. And I hope you'll be good with yours. However that lands for you. So, looking at the systems that are in place, let us first recognize they're corrupt. And when I say they're corrupt, on the face, they're not corrupt. On the face, they have good intentions, good motives, and they should be functioning good. Your life is good and easy because of these systems. That's what they told you, right? So I'm wondering which system I should start with, but I think I'm going to start with the educational system because I'm real familiar with the educational system. So we have the impression that the educational system is in place to ensure that every individual has an equitable start in life by having an education. Education is the foundation upon which you will live your life. And we're told in this country that we have a free and appropriate education, a free and appropriate public education. And who determines what's appropriate? I'm not too sure because I recognize that there's quite a few things that as you go along in life, you really wish you'd learned in school you had not learned. It seems to me that would have been appropriate. Let me not digress. Have you ever wondered why school is run at certain hours during the day? Like children having to be up and out the house by 6 in the morning? Have you ever wondered why certain topics were taught and enforced. Have you ever wondered why there's a grading systems in schools? Well, if you've ever wondered these questions, I suggest you dig a little deeper, do a little research. You might be surprised at what you find out. What you find out about Dewey, the man behind the Dewey Decimal System. What you find out about the woman Sanger, is her name Singer, something like that. The woman behind Planned Parenthood. The basis of these different organizations. They tell you one thing, and they expect you to believe it, accept it, like a sponge. SpongeBob. Yeah. So you'll be living Groundhog Day every day, with the promise that after 40 or 50 years you can retire and begin to really live your life. This is Dr. Bankhead at the Struggle In Thinking Out Loud, and I'll see you in the next video.